Hello everyone and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. It's nice to have you here. Today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Aries for the month of July 2025. As you know, this is a general reading, so only take what applies to you and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards. I've already shuffled the cards, so this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the Hermit, clarified by the High Priestess. In the obstacle position, we have the King of Cups, clarified by the Magician. In the present position, we have the Ten of Wands, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. And in the future outcome position, we have the Six of Wands, clarified by the Tower. The month of July, Aries, is going to be the month where everything comes to a head. Major timeline shifts will be possible during this month. So if you want to switch your timeline and find yourself on a higher timeline, higher trajectory, higher direction, this is the month for you where you will have incredibly unique opportunities to change your life. This is the moment where unbelievable things will take place, and you will be able to really choose for yourself which direction you want to move in based on your unique skills and understandings and your reality. So in the past position, you have the Hermit, which is a major arcana card. It is a card of soul searching. You were in the recent past really looking deep and seeking the truth within yourself and letting go of things that were surface level, that were no longer interesting to you because they did not carry a deep meaning within your soul and within your body. And you managed, with the help of the High Priestess, to break some important patterns in your life that continued for a while, for a long while, to kind of put you back in the same illusion, in the same loop, in the same trap that you've experienced before. And through the strength of your character, through a very strong vision, through belief in yourself, through that light that comes from within you, that carries wisdom, that carries knowledge, that cannot be really explained or understood at first glance. Especially, you were able to really dig deep and really understand that you want to extract the maximum knowledge so that you can realize your full potential during this lifetime. It really showed how much strength you have, because not everyone can be strong enough to really experience soul searching or reflect on various patterns and various illusions. And so the High Priestess here, kind of helped you look at certain discoveries within you, and you were able to really discover new truths, new knowledge within you, because you have matured and learned and and been through so many different things. And that period where you felt maybe at times not understood or not supported, that period has really left an important mark on you, and it's going to help you going forward. But that period is over. Now you are moving towards the execution stage, where you take action, where you create and manifest. Now, in the obstacle position, you have the King of Cups, which is a card that tells me you are really going through different and various emotions and leveling up when it comes to working with different emotions that you feel, that you experience, that have been asking you to look at them, to validate them. You really have internalized throughout your life many different important emotions. And so now those emotions are kind of bubbling to the top and making themselves known, and you are sitting with them and validating them and acknowledging them, so that you are not overwhelmed by this changing time, by this changing of an era where one way of doing things is no longer applicable and a whole new way of doing things is coming into being. So you're finding your footing there. With the King of Cups, there is also a little bit of emotional overwhelm that you will experience in the month of July. This is normal. This is not anything to necessarily worry about. It is something that it's like a layer of your skin is falling off, because it's like your identity is falling off and a new you is emerging, based on, the internalized feelings that you used to have are coming to the top, and you're kind of really addressing them. With the Magician in the clarifying position, it tells me that you are examining your self-belief, you are examining why you may be so critical over yourself, you're examining why you haven't realized some of the potential that you have wanted to realize. So all these important things are being addressed by you in the month of July, at the same time as the world is splitting into two. And so there's, a lot of things going on the outside. And it's important for you to be steadfast in your own self-discovery. Now, the Magician is an important reminder that every moment you are alive, you are creating. Regardless of what mood you are in, you're manifesting a path for yourself every moment of every day. And so you are becoming so aware of it that you're changing your reality by changing your thoughts and your emotions, because you're looking at them on a deeper level than you have before. You are shedding the ancestor patterns that have continued to keep you chained to a specific way of thinking. And so that emotional manipulation is being changed by you. You are the person that is changing your world, your timeline, in your reality in the month of July. And this is why this month is going to be kind of feeling like a really heavy month. And it is heavy because the things that you are addressing, they have been heavy and you have been carrying them on your shoulders. And so with the Ten of Wands in the present position, definitely you're examining some of the responsibilities that you've been carrying, especially, when it comes to your family, which is a lot of times the most important family, whether it is your real family, like blood related, or chosen family, like a group of friends and whatnot. But you're really working hard to secure resources for your family, to protect your family as much as you can, for as long as you can, especially looking towards the future. You're finding a way to put an end to family issues and really kind of take care of your family as much as you can. But it's important to realize that you can't continue making others happy. You have to first and foremost take care of your emotions and your thinking patterns before you can help anyone else. And with this spread, there are definitely a few people here that have an impact on, the choices that you make and the paths that you take in life. Especially with the High Priestess, there is someone in your vicinity who's very wise and very aware of, how much you're carrying on your shoulders. So this person is someone who is very unique because they sort of are consistent in maybe supporting you in a different way than most everyone else. So pay attention to that person because they do have messages for you that can help. There's also someone around you that is quite manipulative. That's why you have the King of Cups. And this person is someone who means a lot to you, but you are aware that they are manipulative and you are dealing with that person in your own way in the month of July. Now, this is a heavy person. They carry a lot of weight. That's why it's a king. That's why it's not a page or something. This is someone very important in your life, and they've been causing you issues throughout for quite a long time. So this is someone you will be addressing in the month of July. Now, resource-wise, you're doing quite well. Resources are coming in. That doesn't mean you are, rolling in money, but you do have a good amount of resources that can hold you over for quite a while. Now, with the Six of Wands in the future outcome position and the Tower card, definitely there's some kind of a situation in your life that's coming to a head. For many of you, although you'll have a victory, it's not going to be as powerful as you might expect because you have the Tower. So there's something within that victory that is not quite as it seems. So be very careful in the month of July. There's a very strong message that something in your life is not as it seems. So be more observant and slower, in making decisions, because you really want to be as neutral in your observation as you can, so you can really see things as they are rather than how you want to see them. You will be feeling great towards the end of July because this heavy month will be coming to an end. But again, with the Tower, there is an unexpected development that's going to take place. And so it's going to be a very important realization, some kind of a truth is coming up, and it's going to be truth about this victory, about this triumph with the Six of Wands. The good thing is you will again feel much easier towards the end of July, because you have the Six of Wands and this card has a horse, so things will be moving forward. But there is going to be a revelation. There is something is going to be revealed to you, and it's going to change your mind, because you know this is something you haven't really thought of before, and it's not going to be something that you expect. So you know, keep your eyes on the prize, and move forward cautiously. Now with the tea leaf cards, we have harp, great happiness. We also have ink pot, problems to be resolved. And we also have crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Something is being brought into your life that is new, that hasn't, you know, been around at all. And this is something new that's coming in, some kind of a project, some kind of a new idea, something that will make things in your life a little bit easier. Now I'm also going to pull two more tea leaf cards. We have October, and we also have forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Yeah, with the Tower, your thinking will be quite confusing to you. So try and focus on things you know are true no matter what, and be sure to observe as much as you can, because that will help you in making decisions. With the Shaman's Dream Oracle card, we have perfect storm, the courage to step into life. There's a storm coming. You have what you need to go through the storm. It's not a storm that the way you understand. Release the old thinking. You immediately think it's something with somebody or some kind of a situation. No, this is a new pattern. This is a new pattern that's coming into your life. You will be doing things differently. It's not about shelter or food or like resources with, you know, jobs. This has nothing to do with that. This is some kind of an event that is outside of your control, and it's going to impact many people. And so this event is going to really reinforce and bring to the surface your inner strength and skills and your approach. So you will be needed by other people. This is not what has happened to you before. You haven't been through this. So your careful observation and really careful and cautious approach is what is needed at this time. Now the Angel and Ancestor Oracle card, we've got Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. So definitely you will excel and you will have a victory, because you do have the Six of Wands. And the reason you'll have that victory is because you have so much more to accomplish that you haven't accomplished at, you know, up at this point. So in this lifetime, you're living multiple lives. So in this particular lifetime, you have like 5 or 6 lives that you're living. And so this is like a new life that is starting for you. That's going to be absolutely an incredible chapter in your life. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. That helps my channel tremendously. And I hope you have an amazing month of July.